Monday the 8th of June, which means that tomorrow is the day the fleet carriers arrive in Elite Dangerous. So the vast majority of people still playing this are currently congregating around Baran, desperately trying to raise the 5 billion credits needed to buy said fleet carrier. And frankly, I hope they succeed, because if they do manage to raise 5 billion, they will find then that they can't afford to buy any of the additional modules needed for the fleet carrier, and they will be so sick of mining that they won't want to mine the tritium fuel, and so they'll find that they're going to have to shell out quite a few millions in order to fuel the thing, and it's going to backfire on them big time. So yeah, I hope they reach the 5 billion, and just 5 billion. I'm not bothering. I haven't been to Baran for a few months now, but I do have 12.5 billion in the balance, so you know, I've no need to go there. So what I thought I would do with this video is show what is possibly the most ridiculous loadout I have on any of my ships. Now, a few months ago I did a video of my plasma accelerator cannon, or tank I should say, the Romanes Aeondomus, which was an Anaconda. Well, this is the sister Anaconda, so this is the Romani Ite Domum. So yeah, the name is actually right this time. And what makes this loadout so ridiculous? Well, it's only actually one thing about it that makes it ridiculous. So I'll go through the outfitting. We'll do it in reverse order because it's the hard points that is what makes it so ridiculous. So in the optional internals we have a prismatic shield generator, which has been modded to grade 5 thermal resistance shields with high cap experimental. 6A fuel scoop, 6A shield cell bank, which has been modded to grade 4 specialised with boss cells experimental. Class 6, 2 class 5 cargo racks, class 5 Guardian friendship drive booster, 5D hull reinforcement package, which has been modded to grade 5 kinetic resistance with layered plating, 4A FSD interdictor, which has been modded to grade 4 longer range, class 4G planetary vehicle hangar with 2 scarabs, 4D Guardian shield reinforcement package, 2D hull reinforcement package, which has been modded to grade 5 thermal resistant with layered plating, and a class 1 detailed surface scanner, which of course grade 5 expanded probe scanning radius. So there's your optionals. Core internals, there's going to be no surprises here. Military grade composite bulkhead, which has been modded to grade 5 blast resistant with layered plating. The net result, actually I'll go over the shield and armour stats after gone through the loadout. So power plant 8A, it's all, you know, A rated everything. So the power plant is grade 5 overcharged with thermal spread. Thrusters, no surprises here. Dirty drive tuning grade 5 with drag drives experimental. Frame shift drive, yeah, I know, it's a surprise, isn't it? Grade 5 increased FSD range with mass manager experimental. Life support has grade 5 miscellaneous lightweight. Power distributor has grade 5 weapon focused with super conduits experimental. And sensors are grade 5 lightweight scanner modded. Onto utility mounts. So the obligatory heatsink launcher, which has the ammo capacity mod. Everything else is shield boosters. They are a bit of a mixture, but it's heavy duty grade 5 with super capacitors experimentals, and resistance augmented grade 5 with force block. I think it's 3 resistance augmented and 4 heavy duty. Then we go on to the hard points, and this is where things eventually go a bit crazy. So 2 beam lasers, again no surprise, grade 5 efficient weapon with thermal vent experimental, and 6 cannons, and the class 4 has grade 5 overcharged with force shell experimental, as indeed do the other 5. So this is a ship that fires 6 force shell cannon shots. And yeah, therein lies why this loadout is so ridiculous. So anyway, the net result of all the shield and armor modding is that shield health 3,521 with some pretty good resistances. Kinetic resistance 53.7, thermal resistance 60.1, explosive resistance 67. I'll take those any day. And armor health 2,415. Kinetic resistance 30%, thermal resistance 35.3, explosive resistance 13.3. Again, I'll take those every time. So the other thing is, this ship I think is every bit as powerful as the plasma accelerator tank, but it's using less power, it's cheaper, and well, yeah, it is a bit ridiculous. It's not the most practical of ships, as we're about to find out. So we will head to a hazardous resource extraction site. There's one quite close by to where I'm docked, which is why I'm in the this ship is stored in the Sergei's system, or at least it is for now. It is likely to change tomorrow when the fleet carriers come along.
Ship detach complete. Departure authorized.
Now, I'm not great at exiting or even entering a docking station in an Anaconda. We've got through that just fine, which makes a welcome change. There you go, so we've got a choice of 2 hazardous resource extraction sites, but they're both pretty close.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
There you can see there on the HUD, one floor with this loadout you have 6 ammo-based weapons in one firing group, so in my case the secondary firing group in Group A, the display has them all banded so close together that you can't actually see how much ammo you have left. So I have to keep referring to the modules tab to see how much ammo I've actually got. That's not so good. Get the old power sorted out. Right, let's see what's here. Is this a fucking piss take? Hazardous resource extraction site. There's one ship here, and it's a fucking Diamondback Explorer. Is that it? What part of fucking hazardous is that?
Scan detected.
So I have two Diamondback Explorers and a clean-fed gunship. Right, well clearly I'm going to have to do a jump cut in the faint hope that something might actually fucking turn up. And that's a fucking piss take. Hazardous result, that's what you get. Back when there is something to come back to. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to piss off and go to the other resource extraction site. It cannot be worse than this. Right, so approaching the second site. I don't know if it's just entering or just coming out of the shadow of the planet there. God, this has got to be better than that last. That one was fucking ridiculous. Well, it's not great. But we do have 3 Imperial Clippers here. Almost looks like they are in a wing together. They are. Well, that's not what I was expecting, but yep, I'll take that. Here we go. So make sure I've got the power things fucking set up right. One of them's just floating away. And having hit him with one salvo, I've now sent him flying back. He's now over 2 kilometres away. This, as I say, is not the most practical of weapon loadouts because, yeah, you fire 6 cannon shots, if they all hit, and back he goes. Now the good thing is, as he goes down, that if you manage to hit with all 6 cannon blasts, the chances are he'll be in such a badly damaged state that he won't be able to do a great deal anyway. And there he goes. Now it's better yet if I can, you know, get a blast that isn't just head on, because head on you don't really get to see a great deal. So that's on, zoom down. sent them a little bit out of control, but I think more powerful cannons missed it. Yeah, once again, completely knocked back. Now he is fucking running. The trouble is I've given him a bit of a leeway. There's no way I'm going to catch up with a fucking Imperial Clipper in this thing. Alright, yeah, there he goes. So now, well, let's just hope there is something here. I mean, we're 12 kilometres away from the central point, so I don't need to worry about materials. I'm maxed out on all of the manufactured materials, including the Xeno ones, so yeah, I'm okay for them. Right, well, there has to be a jump cut now, and hope that something fucking turns up. So there are some more Imperial Clippers and an Anaconda. Definitely have a bit of you. So the Anaconda is on his own. I don't know about the two Imperial Clippers though. I don't know who it is they're firing on. It's a fucking Type 7. Black Type 7 has got a fucking breath. Okay, here we go. They're firing cannons on a ship that still has its shields. But as you can see, I'm doing a pretty good amount of damage to the shields, but it is a bit wasteful because I want to do a lot of damage to his hull. Took it down from 78 to 63 in one salvo. I'm horrible feeling those Imperial Clippers all buggered off. No sign of it. Now I have used this ship in a wing. I was winged up with old Commando Jimbo 76. I think we were in a conflict zone. I don't think we were in a resource extraction site. And it really did highlight just how impractical this loadout is, because he would be lining up a shot on, you know, his selected target, and if I came along with the same target, basically I'd fire one salvo, knock the ship back, and in some cases I could knock the ship back by about 2 kilometres, and so I mean he just would not be able to get the aim right. So it was yeah, causing him quite a few problems on the old aiming front. But when you are, you know, in a, well, not a conflict zone, in a hazardous extraction site, as or if you are in a conflict zone, it's not such an issue. It's just a bit stupid, but I'll fuck that right up. But I'm okay with stupid. I mean, it's not as if, you know, the plasma accelerator tank, you know, with 4 plasma accelerators is particularly, you know, sedate. Down. encountered him before. So he's only a master, but nevertheless. And it looks like it's starting to get a bit dark around here, so yes, this extraction site is just entering the shadow of the planet. It won't last too long though. What I like doing is locking them into asteroids. Can't always do it though. I had to go there and no, it didn't work. Here's the other side of the asteroid, so that's a pain. Here he is. Yeah, you've got a smart one here. Being a master, he's not going to be particularly difficult. There we go.
Target destroyed.
And now we're back to there being pretty much fuck all. Okay, I think another jump cut is in order. Fucking diving backwards. It's not even worth wasting cannon anymore. And the poison in the area as well. I'm in an independent system, but I'm around Federation space at the moment, so yeah, as soon as you see an Imperial Clipper, you know it's going to be wanted. But even in Imperial space, if you're in a compromised hazardous resource extraction site, you can be pretty sure it will still be wanted in there. So that's me blasting him backwards so much that he's now out of range. He's coming back, but yeah, here we go. That should finish him off. Yeah, there he goes. Right.
Target destroyed.
Everyone else has buggered off. It's now got very dark. I'm going to need to use the night vision. The only ship in the area is a Sidewinder, or the only ship in range. I think that Aspect Explorer is going to be clean. That's a prediction once again. We may be in a wing of 3, but I think his wingmen are eagles. Thank you. 6% that cannon salvo. So yeah, that's it there. Alright, now these little shits. I suspect they are going to run. Alright, well he didn't get a chance to run. far. Okay. An adder, a sidewinder. Oh, right, for the salt ship. If it's wanted. Looks promising. Looks like he's in a wing. Wingmen are silent. I think I might survive this one. So I mean, yeah, just one cannon salvo is fucking absolutely devastating. So although I may be sort of, you know, a little bit ammo restricted, it's not like I need to use a lot of ammo to, you know, dispatch any ships that I encounter. That was too fucking pissing sideways. I gotta say, you know, that as if I'm instantly discarding them. I do, of course, still have a sidewinder. It is quite enjoyable going into combat in one of those. Although I would draw the line at trying to take on an Anaconda single-handedly. Demonstration of my fighting prowess. I was able to deal with a deadly cyber during the Anaconda. Right, so this is definitely wanted. Can't resist. At that quite close range, I can't resist firing into him, even if his shields were still up. I didn't even look at what his wingmen were. Oh, he's down anyway. Oh, okay. 2 fed gunships. I wonder if my shields are taking a bit of hammering. Cannons in him, so he didn't get very far. Let's check this for dropship. Looks like he's on wings as well. Yes, he is. For dropship, for the assault ship in the area. I don't think that's who he's with. Looks like his wingmen might be Asp Explorers. An unusual combination. Okay.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Competent, this one. This is not going to take much. They have frag cannons, but he's just quite straightforward. Okay, I know the shields on a Fed dropship are not particularly strong, but I didn't expect them to go down that quickly. Back of it. That's it.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Last time look a bit winky. Another Imperial critter. All over the place. This little shit's been hanging around for a while. He must be a wanted. There he is. We'll go for him, and I'll then go back to the docking station. But that won't be the end of the video. I'm going to make another trip out here because this one, it's not exactly been a failure, but I thought it was going to be more successful than it has been. It looked like I was having trouble catching him up, so it's brilliant for me. There he goes. Another Imperial clear. Fucking, this place is crawling with them. That's the usual half-hearted. Counted him on more than a few occasions. He's bound to have noticed me. Here he comes.
Scan detected.
Let's see how far back we can settle.
Under attack.
Jesus, chatty straight away. Perhaps unsurprisingly. And there he goes. Right, so all that's left now is to
Target destroyed.
massive explorers. Right, so I'm going to head back to the docking station. I've made up 1.5 million, so you know, not a complete loss. But yeah, use more shield cell banks than I expected them to. So yeah, that's not so great.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, well,
4, 3,
I'll be
2, 1.
back when I'm about to drop out of the into the next extraction site. I'm sure you can't wait. Right, a little bit later than intended. Here we go with the second trip into the hazardous extraction sites. Hopefully this one will be better than it was last time. If not, looks like we'll be taking yet another trip to the second hazardous extraction site, which looks like it's just emerging from the shadow of the planet, so at least we'll be able to see things clearly if we have to go to that one. Certainly more in than was last time. Fair Lance. Surely he's going to be wanted. You don't do much in the way of mining in a Fair Lance. And he's an elite as well, so you could pay a decent amount. Hopefully he's on his own. Yes he is.
Scan
Right.
detected. Under attack.
That first trip, I mean, it really wasn't that good. I made 1.5 million. Now, if I come to extraction sites like this in any of my Fair Lance or any of my Manders, I always make between 2 or 3 million. Here I am in supposedly the more powerful ship, and I didn't get anything like that. That was a waste of cannon ammo, but just these shields just were not coming down, so. Now I'm going to try and shoot where he is going to go, which is just taking fast. And plenty that time. Go again. Traffic light. Fuck my God. Come on. There we go. Oh, Anaconda, I'll beat you. And he's going to be wanting because he looks like he's already scanned me. And he's dangerous, so again, bit of a challenge. Well, so a bit. Yeah, 212,000 for that fatal loss. Put that in the context. When I played Elite back in the day, you know, the original one, the highest my balance ever was something in the region of 185,000. So destroying one ship in this game gives me more than I ever had in the original Elite. This fucker is just, yeah. I mean, he's in range, but he's too, he's, you know, not close enough for me to be able to do anything. Oh, here we go. Fuck it, oh, it's another one.
Under attack.
I mean, look how far that's blown him backwards. He's now out of range again. He's nearly he is 4 kilometres away, but he's facing me. So he's trying to take me on. Alright, it's finally back in range. But, yeah, it's so far away. Again, being blasted completely away. And this is a fucking Anaconda and I'm just sending him flying. Again, he's nearly out of range. And now he's out of range.
Under attack.
And his shields are almost down, but clearly he doesn't have shields in place. There we go, so shields are down. You can see how much damage the Corsair does. Took him down to about 80. Because I just keep blasting him out of range all the time. And this is what I meant earlier when I was saying about when I was winged up with Gigabyte 76 in the conflict zone. Every time, you know, an enemy ship would get in range to him, if I then came along and fired my cannons, I'd blast it out of his range. He couldn't fire on it. How far away am I going to be from here? Actually, it's closer than I thought, but yeah, everything is now out of range. Can't see, what did he drop? Did he drop anything great? No, not really. I don't need any. Yeah, I'll have a bit of this. What I will do is charge that machine again.
Scan detected.
Can't keep up with him. I'm blasting back so much that I just can't keep up while he's being sort of sent backwards. I need to be able to sort of get either on top or underneath and fire from there. Sort of, instead of just blasting him back, just send him like wildly off course. That should be done. Yeah. Alright, sort out this cunt. Oh, he's only incompetent. If he doesn't run, it's not the last one. Those cannon ammo. Two lots of military grade alloys dropped by the Anaconda. But now there's a load of fuck all nothing. Another fucking Cobra Mark 3. I mean, alright, he's dangerous, but Cobra Mark 3 versus Anaconda, you know, it's but the only thing he can do better than me is accelerate. Mind you, a lot of ships can do that better than me in this thing. I mean, if he was close enough, I'd give him a blast on the old lasers just to get him to turn around. Yeah, he's now pulling away from us. I will fibs another Cobra Mark 3, so I'll take this comment. Fucking hell, it destroyed him even though he was still on something like 75% hull. Right, not a lot else around here, so I think a jump cut might be in order. Right, a bit of a firefight going on in the background. One of the ships looks a fair size. Let's see what we got. It's not the Vulture. That's, don't tell me that's what it was. Fucking. Ah, there we go. Fed assault ship. In a bit of a bad way. Don't know if I'll get there in time. Looks like there's either a Fed dropship there as well. Could be a Fed gunship. Take a look at him.
Scan detected.
Not going to get to this assault ship in time, by the looks of it. Might be sure it's coming back online helped.
Target shields
Not for long though.
Scan detected.
Okay, take out the assault ship instead there. Drop ship.
Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Can I knock him into the ash? do like it when that happens. Finishing him off. Alright.
Target destroyed.
Heard a lot, so a bit of that. Engaging someone dangerous, so it should be a bit of a challenge. Class 4 weapon, burst laser, and railguns. Not a bad combination actually. Oh no, on his own. Okay, even better. He's got the other side of the asteroid. Well, I say asteroid. Still the largest ship in the area, the most powerful anyway. So yeah. So leaving an RA, so let's get him to turn around. Gunship, who has already scanned me, I think, and it's elite, so over you. The wing looks like his two wingmen are Cobras. Going on 3s. explain why my shields are quite a pasty.
Target shields offline. Target cargo.
Oh, you're gonna run now. Oh, no. Be brave, I'll give them that. So if I can shoot, there we go.
Target destroyed.
Alright, what we got now? That's the Explorer. Looks like he is going to be wanted, looks like he has scanned me. Looks like he has Explorer. Go away. I don't know who he's with. It's not the Asus, it's another fucking vulture. Vultures are a real pain in the arse because they are so fast. So I might regret this. It's going to be fucking tedious trying to keep them on the sides. Although that said, yeah. Well, there you go. His wingman's a fucking diamondback scout.
Target shields offline.
He is running. Fuck it, look. There's no way I'm going to catch him.
Detected.
It doesn't feel like I've done a lot. 1.2 million, but I've only got 3 shield cell bank charges left. And again, looks like there's fuck all around here, so we'll do another jump cut. Well, it didn't take long for some more ships to show up. Imperial Clipper, Fed dropship, 2 Fed assault ships. We'll definitely take out the Clipper first, and then we'll check out the Fed ships. There's almost certainly one of them scanning me now.
Target shields offline.
And I think the Imperial Clipper is a great ship. It is so fast and so maneuverable that I do like flying up,
Scan detected.
especially when they keep using fucking missiles. Alright, slow down. Let's have a look at that Fed dropship. It might be in a wing. There's only a wing or two though, so yeah. That's not bad, is it?
Target shields offline.
Can't see who his wingman is. Looks like he got knocked into that asteroid. Keeping his distance, but yeah, we're finding that that wasn't a very good strategy. So his wingman's a fucking diamondback. Okay, it's an explorer. Still not exactly a great combat vessel. Not terrible. I was tempted to get one myself, but I never bothered.
Target shields offline.
He's not Python, right, a bit of that. Only a master, but still. I missed with every single one. What's that time? That's it there. I think these are these two feather salt ships that are in a wing. Maybe not. This one's on his own. That is a lead wings, yeah, I'll definitely take it. Check it straight away. Oh, right, Anaconda. He's scanning me. Dangerous. Shot on fire. Does that make some of the difference, that? I'll get away with it. Yeah, I do. Fucking blasted him 4 kilometres away. Anacondas seem to be really susceptible to that force shell thing. And yet pythons, which are noticeably smaller, they don't seem to be affected by it very much at all. Here we go again. Well, we got a few. Oh, these clean anyway. We got a few good ones there. 1.8 million now. I'll stick around for a bit. So yeah, next jump cut right now. Well, again, didn't take very long for another ship to arrive. Dangerous Imperial clipper. Yeah, a bit of that.
Scan detected.
Ships here, and yet the most powerful one is a clean fucking Asus Scout. For fuck's sake. Cunt accidentally hit me when he was firing at that Cobra. That's an excuse I need to take this gun out. Yeah, again, no cannon ammo needed, especially as he's completely ignoring me. I mean, he's got an Anaconda firing on him, but he's concentrating on the Corsair. Speaking of Anaconda, here we go. Only an expert, but should be a decent enough payout anyway. I just can't resist destroying Anacondas on sight. I'm going full pelt and I cannot keep up with him. And I reckon even if I had like, 4 bits of engines, I still wouldn't be able to keep up with him. Here we go. Now 2 kilometres away.
Target destroyed.
2 Imperial clippers, one has just scanned me, so he will definitely be wanted. Dangerous. I mistimed that a bit, but thankfully being in a hazardous extraction site, I got away with it. There's the other clipper. Sort him out afterwards. Where's the other clipper gone?
Target destroyed.
Yes. This one's only an expert, this won't take too long. I'll say that like that last one did. That's ludicrous.
Target destroyed.
Further launches just showing up. Fourth was the further launch. Oh, he's only an expert. He has got the chat, which makes him a pain in the arse. Certainly felt that. And that is that one done. Right, Fed gunship elite. My shields are not great, but I'll give them a go, definitely. Don't want to miss out on this. Fed gunship shields are not brilliant, but their hull is really short, so. Back, so nearly 2.8 kilometres away. And his shipwreck fighter is firing away, but it's a smoke bomb. It's not back again. Oh, he's coming back too quickly this time. Feeling a bit lazy, so just destroy him as quickly as possible, even if it is a bit of a waste of cannon ammo. I think this one is going to be wanted. Yeah, Asus Explorer's not the greatest challenge, but it's the best thing around at the moment. I did hear another ship enter, so I'll check what it was once I've dispatched this cunt. Pussies and feathered soldier. So this is better, they're coming in thick and fast now. Yeah, he nailed that one alright. That's him down. Is that kind of soldiers sticking around? Yes, but check this for the dropship first. Looks like he will be wanted. He's in a wing. leaving in a big old hurry. He's on his own, so we'll go after him. Yeah, he's turning around. I think he fancies his chances because my shields are so low. At least mine are still up. I don't know what his wingmen are. I don't know what ships. Mind you, this could be handy if they're distracted with this other one. Let's chance it. What I should have done is check how much ammo I've got left. See, not only is he ignoring me, but so is the, so are his two wingmen. Whatever it was that they were targeting, they're focusing entirely on that. So, yeah, there you go, he's down and his wingmen never fired a shot at me. It's not like a rocket shot. If I can make 2.5 million, and therefore I'll average 2 million per trip in this video, yeah, I'll consider that okay. Yeah, that first one was enormous. Yeah, ammo is not looking too good. So hopefully this Python's on his own, but this may be the last, if not, it's certainly one of the last I'll take on out here. Dangerous at that, so yeah, not going to be a pushover. Ah, that cunt's been firing at my modules. Alright, let's try and get this cunt quickly. There we go. How much damage did he do? Well, whatever it was, oh, maybe it was the power plant he was attacking. Let's have a look. power plant, yeah, 62, that was what he did. So I got a bit of a repair job, but fucking hell, I didn't realise I'd got 3 million. I'll certainly take that. A fair bit is going to be going towards repairs, but yep, that was definitely a decent trick, so let's see how much they are going to cost.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, because I am so shit at docking an Anaconda, I'm most certainly going to take additional hull damage entering the docking station, because I don't think my shields are going to be recharged in time, not unless I really slow down, which I'm not going to do. Hull is at 72% at the moment. Let's see how much it will be once get through the docking.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 2-4.
24, so it's going to give me one of the landing pads that I fucking hate. Speeding while entering the station. First time.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Oh, for a minute I thought I'd been able to do it, but no. Last second, so I only went down by 1 more percentage.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown.
Okay, let's see what the repair rate, 521,000, that's it.
Full repair.
So yeah, like that. That's lovely. So I still made about 2.5 million. So there we go. Balance now 12,542,187,497. That will do. So yeah. So that is the Romani Ite Domum, the rather ridiculous outfitted cannon tank. Yeah, in terms of practicality, it's pretty hopeless, and you know, in a wing, it's as much of a hindrance as well, yeah. If anything, it's more of a hindrance than anything else. Well, I'll probably still do a video of this thing in a wing at some point, so we'll, you know, you'll be able to see just what sort of impact it has. I don't know when I'll be doing that. Obviously, it will be after the fleet carriers have been introduced. But that will do. That is enough for this one. So now go away.